Hello, Verpone Snowflake Frostflame here, and welcome back to Murdered Soul Suspect. Now, I did say I was gonna go look for all the collectibles. Well, I did. Now, the problem is, after literally about maybe 10 minutes after I said I was gonna look for all the collectibles, and I was in the middle of collecting them, my capture card shut off. So I have got no footage of me going around grabbing the collectibles, but I have audio footage, or audio clips of me finding them all, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to listen to that. If you want to know how long it took me to find all those collectibles, an hour and a half. Only ones we're missing is the final piece to the Bell Tower Banshee and the final piece to Eternal Flame. Every other collectible we need is inside the Judgment House, which we will be going afterwards. But first, I want to grab these final pieces of the story. I even grabbed all the pieces to the story in the museum, but, of course, capture card shut off. So, after I find the other two story pieces, I will show you a video clip of what the story was. But, let's get moving. This is complete bullshit. I can't show you guys where all the collectibles are. I'm sorry if you were using this as a guide, which I highly doubt you were. You're just gonna have to look up an actual guide.
Husband and I stepped off the platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive. I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. But I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. And as the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong, but all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it. When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him, something angry. Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly specter, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe, but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday. when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years after getting hit by lightning back in '98. It suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside, as an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give way under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. And when I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
Spooky. Onward to the next one. Aha. That took a while, but I found it.
I've seen them by the side of the road. These unkept, smudged, hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes they have props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him, not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light, and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2, rolling down my window just a crack. "Here you go, buddy." I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, and what was left of his face. It was a single eyeball just looking back at me, bulging out of a charred skull. I was absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles in town history, setting himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour. Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye, like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now? Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.
And that's that. Now, onward to story progression. My god. Almost... Oh shit, it unmuted my TV. That was almost 2 hours of me looking for collectibles. Oh, I'm really glad I never have to do it again. We don't quite have all the collectibles, though. We are missing a few things about the killer inside the Judgment House, a few things about Julia in the Judgment House, one story in the Judgment House, a bit of this and a bit of that. But I'm sure we'll come across it all. And then, I don't know, we're almost done with the game. I don't got anything better to do today, so let's just beat the game in this recording session. Probably not in this video. It's probably going to be another video, but who knows? I don't know. Let's go. Also, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the failed recording. So I have the audio of me saying it, but I didn't say it myself. I'll tell you literally right after this, because there's going to be a cutscene.
I always heard this place was such an interesting museum back in its heyday. Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into. Alright, there it is, Judgment House. Huh. Maybe this abandoned place isn't so abandoned after all. I hate it when I'm right.
Now we're in Judgment House. And I don't think there are any other ghosts in here. So it's the house that we are haunting, apparently. Oh shit! I don't think that was supposed to happen. And what are we looking for? Tomes. We need 10 more tomes to uncover the story. What's that say? Oh, poem. So, let's uncover all the secrets this place has to offer. Is that all of them? Huh, that's all of our things about the killer. Now we just gotta find 4 of Julia's thoughts in here. Cassandra Foster's thing. A few of this, and a bit of that.
Holy shit. Look at all this crap. This is... Oh, fresh paint. This one's just been done. The witch who flew from her own mother. Herself a witch, herself in flight. She'll meet her death like so many other and leave both realms this very night.
Oh no, that's about Joy. This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check this all out.
And the air... who is calling me? First the Air Force, now the phone. Well, that was fantastic. Someone was speaking to me in a foreign language, and then hung up immediately. What's this? I hate it when people call me, like, especially during my recording sessions, because I don't know if it's my work, and then I don't want it to be my work either. Oh, fuck. Clues. Of course, there had to be fucking demons in here. Ah, there you are.
The vibrations I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
And that's all of our memories of that. We've almost got all the collectibles. Oh shit. Come on. Turn the other way. God damn it, now that one's looking over here. Alright, good. This is a hallway. Well, I'm glad that Raven is doing its part. It's a really hard demon encounter. I can't determine their patterns. Ah, there we go. What the hell? How was that fair? Alright, now let's try this again. Fucking demons. Alright, now let's pay close attention. More collectibles. Even more collectibles. And Julia's thoughts. Well, we're going downstairs. More of Salem's history. More story stuff. More story stuff. I'm starting to remember where I am now. It's been a long time since I played this on the 360, but at least I remember. I was about to say, I don't know how the hell anyone could live in abandoned buildings like this, especially with demons in them. I know, technically the humans are living people. There are 4 demons in here. I'm pretty sure this is the last demon encounter in the game, so it would make sense it would be the hardest, with all these damn demons everywhere. Anyways, what was I saying? From what I hear, demons can do quite a lot to living people. Need to wait, because I know those 2 over there are in a completely different room. I just have to focus on these 2. I gotta wait and be patient. This is not going in my favor. Or maybe it is. It is not. Well, this is fantastic. Yeah, I know, use hide to avoid demons. I don't see anywhere to hide though. This isn't helping. It's like they're always trying to keep their eye on this door. Ah, there we go. Now's my chance. Alright, no. Oh shit, he's in a different room. Alright. Those 2 should be in completely different rooms, so I shouldn't have to worry about them. Gotta focus on him now. Alright. What the hell? Ah, goddamn! Hate how the teleport works sometimes. It should just be tap the button, not hold the button and wait 5 seconds before you can teleport. Alright, now they're all alive again. Motherfucker, they're... Okay, good, they're both coming in here for... That would have been horrible. Okay, when he's over there, then he's going into a different room. So I gotta keep that in mind. Or wait for him to go into a different room, kill that guy. Okay, he's going into a different room. Grab the collectible. Shit. I don't think he appreciated that. Run. Okay, I gotta wait for him to turn his back. Alright. Alright, now we just gotta handle those 2. I'm grabbing these collectibles first. Almost there. We're just missing a couple more collectibles. Just gonna avoid that room for a moment. I'll go kill those demons in a moment, because I know there are collectibles in there, or at least I'd assume there are. There has to be a reason those demons are guarding that room. Just need one more of those. Alright, turn around. What? How the hell did they see me? This is not okay. Motherfuckers. I have no idea how the hell they saw me. Maybe they can see me through the wall if I stand too close? Okay. Kill you real quick before your friend sees. Now you're fucked. You don't got anyone watching your back. Alright. Now that I don't ever have to fight a demon again, you know, until I play another game with demons in them. Doesn't seem like they're guarding much. Maybe the way to go? Yeah, but I could have just gone through the wall. Oh well. They're dead now. Bird.